Hey guys, it's the end of this year, so it's time for me to do a rundown of my 2021 commitments. Oh boy, how have I gone on? This year I decided I would have an overall theme for my commitments, and that was discipline. Did I feel more disciplined over the course of this year? Debatable. I think that in some ways I was a little bit better, but I'm not sure that an overall theme is going to be necessarily the best thing for me to use moving forward. We'll see. Maybe it'll work out if I do it again, but I sort of have it already nagging in the back of my head and before that I set one, so I'm not sure if it worked for me. I didn't feel like I was running my decisions past it as much as I maybe should have been. Oh well. My commitments this year are under 3 headings, and the first one of those was creative. The first commitment under the heading of creative was to find my right video schedule with other engagements, doing a minimum of 1 a week. I think I only missed like 1, and there might have been a couple of that were like late. But I think that if I'm correct, I'm going to double check with my spreadsheet that I use to do that. Yeah, I missed 1 video in February. The rest, at most, were a little bit late. And that's not bad, at least. That's something. I would have liked to do more than I did, but also I would have liked to do a lot of things differently. I would have liked to have them on a set day, but certainly at the beginning of the year I was not in a place to be able to set a day that I would have a video done by, so I haven't really gotten better at that over the course of the year. Maybe I'll be better at it in 2022, but we'll see. Stable employment would be a useful thing to have, but that's for a later thing. The second commitment under the heading of creative is to make substantial progress each month with a writing project. Ones that I had lined up were a dissertation for uni, a web series that I was going to do, and NaNoWriMo. Nano was the only one that was a proper concerted effort like that over the course of a month. I did do the dissertation, I did all of that all sorted out itself, but as it went, the web series never really took off, and I kept finding that I didn't have the focus on a specific project in the way that I wanted to when I set this commitment. I think that it's a useful one to have. I do not think that it was right for me this year, but I did win NaNoWriMo, so that was something. The second heading for my commitments this year was health, and the first commitment under the heading of health was to exercise once a week. I think I need to have a better way of keeping track of all of this, but I think I've missed a few weeks over the course of the year, but most of the time I was doing it 3 times a week, just doing the 7-minute workout, and that worked out pretty well for me. And I think that I'll probably be trying to keep that up, maybe try and sprinkle in some other stuff as well. I think that more exercise is better if I can get it, so hopefully I can pick up some more sport or something. That would be useful. The second commitment under the heading of health is calorie counting, just doing it. And it really dropped off as the year went on. So I started off reasonably well. I definitely dropped off, especially when I was going away or was going through a harder time with uni stuff or just in general, and it wasn't necessarily just the right fit for me this time. I think that I'm either going to try something different as a health-based thing going into the new year, or I'm going to do it differently. I haven't quite decided yet. And the third heading for my commitments this year is other. It's just the ones that wouldn't fit into the other ones. The first commitment under the heading of other is to finish uni and to find a job. I graduated uni, so that's something. And I haven't found a job yet. Well, I found plenty of jobs. I just am not receiving any of them. I've not managed to get any of the jobs I've applied for. I've applied for quite a lot, and probably need to try something different. I possibly have some work experience coming up in January. We shall see how that gets on, but as that goes on, I'll be sure to keep you informed, probably. And the last commitment under this or any heading is to have a social engagement, virtual or otherwise, once a week. Again, I've not really done a very good job of keeping track of this, just like with the exercise, but I think I've done reasonably well on this in a lot of ways, but hard to keep track of it without doing stuff. I've started doing bullet journaling, and that should keep me a bit better about it, so that's something. But that is how I've got on with my commitments this year. Real mixed bag, really mixed bag. I did pretty well with getting all but one video done. I did complete NaNoWriMo, I did complete uni, I did a lot of exercise, but not quite as much in some ways as I would have liked. Calorie counting dropped off, haven't found a job, and I'm not sure how I did on social engagements, so that's the whole thing. Let me know in the comments down below how you got on with your commitments, resolutions, or whatever you did this year. I would love to know, so tell me down there. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and that you remember to like and share it, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me. Click on the link in the description down below to join my Discord, and I'll see you guys in the new year.